Hello and welcome back to In the Kitchen with Matt. I am your host, Matt Taylor. Today, I'm going to show you how to make a chocolate cake. Yummy. I had a request to make a chocolate cake, so here we go. This chocolate cake is super moist, super delicious, really amazing recipe. If I can do it, you can do it. Let's get baking. First, let's go ahead and preheat the oven to 350 degrees Fahrenheit or 176 Celsius. And now what we're gonna do is we're gonna mix together all of our dry ingredients. And I'm gonna list all the ingredients down below in the description. 2 cups of all-purpose flour, 2 cups of white granulated sugar. Yep, that's a lot of sugar. 3/4 cup of unsweetened cocoa powder, 1 teaspoon of salt, 1 1/2 teaspoons of baking soda, 2 teaspoons of baking powder. And then with a whisk, let's go ahead and just whisk this up really well. And you could also sift this all together if you like. All right, that's great. Add our milk, 1 cup of milk, 1/2 cup of oil, 2 large eggs, 2 teaspoons of vanilla extract. Now I'm gonna switch to a hand mixer. You could still use your whisk, it just gets a bit clumpy, or you could use like a wooden spoon to do this. Okay, at this point, I have 1 cup of water here, and I've got it really, really hot, almost boiling. I just put it in the microwave for about 1.5 minutes. It's really hot. And now with the mixer on low speed, we're going to go ahead slowly and incorporate our really, really hot water. Put the rest of it in there. Okay, so the hot water, what it's gonna do is it's gonna thin out the batter, and it's gonna help it to be moist and get nice and fluffy for us. So don't be alarmed if the batter seems too liquidy, that's okay. And just kind of finish it off with your spatula. This is gonna be for 2 9-inch cake pans, and so it's gonna be a double layer cake. What I did is I prepped my pan. This is a brand new Wilton nonstick pan, but I still like to prep it. I just put some butter, softened butter, all around on the inside, and just put about a tablespoon of flour in there, and then you just kind of tap it around like this, and the flour goes everywhere, and then you get rid of the rest of it. It's really simple to do, and I recommend prepping your pans because we don't want our cake to stick when we want to pull it out of the pans. We want the batter to be evenly spread in between these two. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to take a cup, and we'll do 1 cup of cake batter in this one, and then 1 cup over this one, and so on until we are evenly incorporated. So I'll come back when that's done. All right, so these are ready to go in our oven, and we are gonna bake them for 30 to 35 minutes until when you poke them with a toothpick, the toothpick comes out clean. All right, when they come out of the oven, they'll look like this. Awesome. Now go ahead and let them sit in their pans to cool for about 10 minutes. After about 10 minutes, I'm gonna go ahead and take my cake spatula here, and I'm just gonna go around the edges real quick. I can tell that I don't really need it, but you may need to do this on yours. All right, and then we wanna flip these over and just let them cool completely on our wire rack. Just like that. And if your cake cracks or falls apart a little bit, if it gets stuck to the pan a little bit, don't worry. This thing is gonna be covered like crazy with frosting. No one's ever gonna know, and it's not gonna affect the taste or anything, so don't worry about that. All right, let's just let these sit and cool completely, so probably 20 to 30 minutes. All right, now let's make our chocolate buttercream frosting. Now for this, you need 1.5 cups of unsalted butter, and you want it to be softened. And if you forget to take it out of the fridge, what you can do is you can put it in your microwave and put it on half power for 20 to 30 seconds. It's okay if it melts a little bit. And then we want to take our 1 cup of unsweetened cocoa powder and put it in there. And then let's go ahead and cream that with the butter. And then I'm going to come in here, scrape it a little bit. And then one more time of scraping. That is looking good. Now let's go ahead and add our vanilla extract. And then I'm gonna add my powdered sugar. Now I'm gonna only do about a cup at a time. This is 5 cups of powdered sugar. Now at this point, it's gonna be pretty thick. Now we're gonna start to add our milk. I do not want to add my milk all at once. It just, we're gonna add it about 1/3 at a time to see how we get for consistency wise. This frosting can turn out a little different each time. Let's just go ahead and start with that much. Now I wanna do another scrape. This is pretty good how it is. This is a really good consistency. I think I'm just gonna add a little bit more of my milk here. And just leave, I think, about a tablespoon out. That is looking awesome. Give it a taste. That is superb. All right, now time to frost our cake. A little trick to keeping your cake stand or cake pedestal clean is to put some parchment paper around it and then have the this part open right here. Or you can also do that on your cake board if you're gonna do this on a cake board. And then take some of your frosting and put it right there in the middle. All right, now this, I love this tool from Wilton. It's a cake spatula, cake knife or whatever. It's really, really handy. I'll put a link down below where you can pick one up. Now let's go ahead and take our cake and put it right there in the middle. And now we're gonna go about frosting this bad boy. I'm gonna add a lot of frosting on the top here. We wanna make sure we have a lot in the center. And that little dollop of frosting that I put on the bottom is gonna help act as like some glue to help keep the cake in place. And as you can see, I didn't level it. This recipe, you tend not to have to level it. It tends to bake pretty nicely. But if for some reason it puffs up way too much, go ahead and run a knife, like a bread knife or something, and just level out the top. All right, I got a bunch on there. Now let's go ahead and take this other piece, and go ahead and go right on top. Push it down. And now we're gonna go ahead and frost the top. It really helps if your pedestal can rotate. Mine can't, so when we go around the sides, I'm just gonna have to rotate it myself, which is totally fine. And then you just rotate it, or like I said, some of the pedestals will rotate for you. This is looking pretty good, awesome. And then if you want to do like some little designs on the top, you can do like an S, like that. And it makes these little squigglies on the top, kind of cool. All right, well there you go. That's an awesome little cake. And then what we do is we're gonna just go ahead and slide these out. And it helps to, keep the cake clean. And then if you need to come back, go ahead and touch some of this up if you need to. Awesome, amazing, moist chocolate cake. The moment we've been waiting for, time to cut into this cake. Yummy, look at that. All right, our moist chocolate cake is done. Turned out amazing. Really easy to do. If I can do it, you can do it. I'm Matt Taylor. This has been another episode of In the Kitchen with Matt. Thank you for joining me. As always, if you have any questions or comments, put them down below and I will get back to you as soon as I can. Thumbs up, down in the corner, push it. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and check out my other videos. Also, down below in the description, you'll find the ingredients for the cake, as well as my other social media platforms that I'm on, my Facebook page, my Twitter, Instagram, and then also my other YouTube channel. Check that out. Take care. Time for me to dive into this. Oh yeah, so excited.